Okay, so what you want to do is write a translation rule. So the way that you should do it, you're going from H, I, G, and F to H prime, I prime, G prime, F prime. So first you write down the coordinates of H. So H is 6, 8. And then you write down the coordinates of H prime. So H prime is -9, -4. And we're trying to write a rule. So a rule means that for every one of these points in the pre-image, we use the same rule to move this shape to its image. So whatever we do for H prime, H to get from H to H prime, we're going to do the same thing to get from I to I prime. So how do we get from 6 to -9? So 6, and then what do we need to do to get to -9? So I know that 6 minus 15 is -9. And then how do we get from 8 to -4? We did 8, and that's a negative number, so I know I did minus 12. So 8 minus 12 is -4. So I think my rule is -15, -12. But I need to check the other points to make sure. So if I look at I is at 9, 8. And I prime is at -6, -4. So what I'm going to do is use my rule I made up to see if that's correct. So to get from 9 to -6, I have to subtract 15. So this rule still works. So 9 minus 15 equals -6. And then we already did 8. 8. This is like our y didn't change because it's a square. So, and -4 then -4 right here didn't change because these are on the same line. So it's still 8 minus 12 is -4. So the rule still works for that one. So now let's try G and F. So you can pause right here so you can do them yourself and then come back and check and make sure you got the same thing. So for G you should get 6, 5, 9, 5. And then I'm not even going to look over here. I'm just going to use my rule. So 6 minus 15 is -9. 5 minus 12 is -7. 9 minus 15 is -6. 5 minus 12 is -7. And see, you have to make sure you use the X rule on the X's. This is X. And then this is Y. But anyway, so I just guessed these. So now I'm going to go back and check them over here. So I said I went from 6, 5, and I should be at -9, -7. So -9, -7. So that's right. So my rule worked for that one. And then 9, 5. And we went to -6, -7. So -6, -7. That's correct. So this is the correct rule. So for X, Y, you will want to write -15, -12. And this is a way that you can always do it. So you start off by writing what you start with and where you ended up. And then you write, you like try to figure out, okay, what did I have to do to get to this new point? And then check and make sure your rule works without like looking at the points.